Yo, what's up everyone? Ceebz here. We are at one of our clients, LRM Leasing, and today we're working on some more monthly content for them. So what we do is we come out, we shoot a bunch of different video content each or every other month. Sometimes we'll do bigger shoots one day versus having to come out physically each month. It just makes it a little bit easier on everyone. But what we're doing is just working on a bunch of different content that really helps their clients. And we're kind of using this all as a lead capture system to where we're putting out valuable information that others who are into trucking or starting their trucking business can watch. And at the end of the day, ultimately what we're trying to do is provide value to these potential customers or clients, have them learn more about what LRM actually does within their business and their very unique leasing program, and do all that. They're putting out the right info, they see the info, they watch it, they find out, hey, you know, these guys are kind of cool, they have this program, and then they can go online, they can apply for the program, they can learn more, they can call and ask salespeople's questions, etc. So everything that we're doing is trying to bring in more business as well as free up the salespeople's time. So put out information that frequently asked questions that they get asked all the time. Put out information about the trucks that they do lease here. Put out information about the leasing program itself, you know, who it's for, who it's not for. All of this adds up to save the client time, bring in more customers, and it's just a win-win across the board. We got, today what we're doing is we got Alec over here. Tell us what we are shooting with.
So right now we're shooting a pretty simple stabilizer setup with a couple modifications to help us with the sun, the glare, everything like that. Using an A7 III body, we'll probably be shooting most of the speaking parts in 4K, any B-roll in 120. You got a Zeiss 24-70 FE, and with a ND filter on it to cut down so you don't have to crank it too high. Zhiyun Crane 2, which we like to use. We got the new Weeble, but we're using this one today. Super easy, holds a nice heavy camera. Small HD monitor with a little mount, and that's about it. We'll be able to run around all day, shoot for 6-8 hours if we wanted, but this will probably take 4.
It's a pretty basic setup for these kinds of shoots. You know, we could bring in the bigger cameras, the bigger gear. There's good light in the shot, but it's just really not necessary. And at the end of the day, when that adds all this additional time to the shoots, that is also time that the client can be working on their business.
Yep, just keep it simple.
So we want to get in and get out as quick as possible. We got a really good shot list today. We know the whole plan, so let's jump right into it.
That you can no longer see, but you can see it here.
Yeah, let's point it out. Let's just point that out. We don't have to say we replace every, you know, we put new brakes on.
We make sure that they're passing DOT within legal limits.
Right. Yeah. So we always, so we'll do, okay, so this will be good wear and tear, and then we don't really have anything for oil and fuel. Any way to physically show?
Not right now. I think everything I have is already tuned. But you can see, like, there's oil there. So that's what you want to be looking for. You know, overall condition of the truck, how...
Yeah, so then let's use this to talk about that. Is this the fuel filter here?
So this truck has, this is the fuel filter and this is the filter. So this is what we're going to learn how to drain out today. Okay.
So if this was leaking, it would be leaking, you'd see oil down kind of here.
Well, you would see fuel.
Okay. Oh, fuel.
All you can do is ask questions, and then that's what Matt does. Matt's been learning quite a bit. I've actually gotten him dirty quite a bit.
All right, so you would see fuel coming at the bottom of that.
So any kind of fuel coming out that. Oil here, or good indicators.
And then we can also say, you know, if you see oil on the ground, fuel on the ground, that's a very clear sign. You know, it's not.
We have a leak, and so if you see it.
But it's not. Maybe it's not always that bad, and sometimes. Wouldn't the engine kind of dry it sometimes? Or
it can evaporate, especially for diesel.
Right. So maybe
not so much for oil, but when you start driving, it'll start collecting dirt and making this kind of paste, and then you can't tell that there's an oil leak.
Okay. Okay, so we can mention that kind of that too. Got it? Ready to ride?
Ready to ride.
I have a couple of friends that call me Whiskers. I'm curious like a cat.
Yeah, get your feedback and put out more valuable content for you guys. Also, just be sure to like and subscribe if you found this valuable, you know, and then we'll jump into everything. We're setting up real quick. This is a Manfrotto Lycos bi-color light. This is one of my favorite travel lights. It's super bright. You can change the color temperature really easy. You can change the brightness up and down. Plus it has a battery pack, so anytime we're traveling, this is always coming with us. It's perfect just to throw in the bag, not have to worry about, you know, bringing some of the other huge lights that we have. And it gives you just that little bit of extra difference. If you were to look at Alec over here and you see without the light, especially with his face and in the engine bay versus setting the light up.
So with a light like this, come face on, you see we have the outside light coming in and then almost line down my face. Basically what this light will do is brighten it up, give a nice even exposure to the face so that we have even sides and we're not getting any harsh shadows. It doesn't look like shit, it doesn't look bad. And yeah, it'll just add that little bit of extra production value.
Part of the challenge with filming at an office where lots of things are happening, and this goes back to why I said sometimes we try to do 2 months of content in one shoot, because there's a lot going on. We keep having to pausing for trucks coming in or forklifts going off or whatever's happening. Steve, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
I gotta remember what that question
Get
is
this.
again.
Quiet on set, everyone.
Yeah, it'll just
Are
add
these issues that you commonly see with the trucks that come in here?
So when looking at a truck, they're very common across every board of truck.
If people have questions, what should they do?
So when you have questions, especially when you're at a facility where you're going to purchase the truck or one that's completely worn out and then a new one.
But I actually have you restart that and squat down and start to describe.
Yeah.
You can do like the intro, so another thing that you want to look out for, and then squat down with them.
All right.
All right, ready? Go.
So when inspecting the truck, the other thing you want to be looking for is brakes. So when you're looking for it, you want to make sure that they're legal. So I brought one pair of brake shoes where they do not.
So we got one last line here with Steve.
I'm hoping that all the tips that I showed you has helped when it comes to
Making videos for your clients.
if you have any more questions, please leave a comment in the comment section for me, and I'll see you guys next time.
Perfect.